Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hello everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it, guys. We're going to do another one here from Hop Butcher for the World. This is their live from Chicago. And this is American IPA. And these guys are out of Illinois. That was sent to me by Jeremiah from Hop Butcher for the World. Sent me a nice beer mail package, and we're getting to those and going through them. This is I think the lowest ABV of the ones he sent me. This is a 6.75%. Not quite to the go-to range for what I usually buy, but with the quality of what I've been getting and tasting, it's probably close enough for me. The commercial description on Untappd says Simcoe Citric Galaxy and HBC 692 Hopped India Pale Ale. And it has that on the bottom of the can here, right on the front. It tells you that and the ABV. And the can down date is February 26th of 20. So, not very old at all. I can't get beers that fresh here, even when they're made 5 miles down the road. I can't get them that fresh. Time they get bottled to can and get into distribution in the warehouse, and they let them sit around for a month or so, then get them to the stores. It's just, they want to push their macro lager garbage instead of any craft beer that and they're the ones that control that distribution. There is not a whole lot of other choices these guys have around here. So, we don't get any IBUs, so we got the date and the ABV on the can, and that's the two most important things anyway. So big 16-ounce can with a heat shrunk label on it. So let's get it open. I don't think this is going to be a New England style beer, but we shall see. Now it's coming fairly clear out of the top here, so like I said, I don't see anywhere where they're listing this as a New England style beer. Now whether it's an unfiltered beer, I'm not sure. Time we get it all in the glass, I'll tell you that, what my opinion is anyway. But it is fairly clear. I mean, it doesn't look like a glass of orange juice. It has a slight chill haze, a little bit more than a finger of head, big white soapy bubbles. It is fairly cloudy up here, but I can see light through the thin part of the glass on the bottom. So, still a good looking beer. I expect this to be a pretty good example of what a West Coast style beer would be. But I'm just guessing at that. To the nose we go. Very pleasant hop profile, guys. I'm getting pine and citrusy notes. Maybe a little papaya. It is very citrusy with the Simcoe and the Citra hops that they use. A little bit of spicy notes from the Galaxy hops. And as far as the HBC 692, I don't know what that's bringing to the table. It smells really, really good, guys. I'm not getting any alcohol in those. Of course, it's not a big beer, 6.75%. Smells awesome. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jeremiah, and everybody at Hop Butcher for the World. Very smooth. Now, this is a really, really good example of a West Coast style beer. You got a very, very nice hop profile. I'm getting everything on the taste that I was smelling. A little bit of oranges in there. It's very citrusy. A hint of some spicy notes from the Galaxy. Maybe a little bit of pineapple, and just ever so slight hints of some tropical fruit notes, but more like a West Coast style than a New England style. So, and it's That's what it looks like to me. It looks like a hazy West Coast style, guys. And I'm not sure whether it's filtered or unfiltered. It could be an unfiltered beer, but with the clarity on the bottom, I'd say maybe it is filtered. But I'm just guessing there, guys. So. That is very smooth and easy drinking. Now the hop taste and the aroma is not off the chain like the New England style beers. That's why I'm making that assessment or assuming that it's in a West Coast style. It's definitely heavier hop profile than an East Coast style or an English style. So pretty good beer. Get the bottom end of the can in there, and I did turn it upside down and everything else to try to get anything off the bottom before I opened up the can and went on camera. So, very nice. That is a very pleasant beer. So we're going to sip on this one. It's right out of the fridge and let it come up to room temperature and come back and do that final chug and great thing we do. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sitting on it about an hour. Tasty beer, guys. A very nice example of a West Coast style beer to me. Very pleasant, and as far as I'm concerned, it's close enough at 6.7% to my 7% and above to be a go-to beer for me if I could get it here. So I would break my rules and drop down and buy this beer if it was available here because it's that tasty, guys. Very enjoyable beer. Alcohol is super well hidden, less than 7%, 6.75. So to me it looks like a filtered beer. A very nice example of a West Coast style, like I said. Final chug. Very tasty. Very tasty, guys. To me, guys, I'm going to give this beer a 90, A-. Has a date on it, has ABV on it. Definitely into the A category as far as I'm concerned. It's the bottom end of the A category, but it's still an A beer. Definitely worth picking up, and I would buy this beer if I could get it here. So, over to Beer Advocate, they say, NA, nah, you don't have enough people. They only got like 3 or 4 people that's commented on it. Over to Untapped, they have it at 4.04. That's also in their A- scale, so we're in agreement. It is in the A category beer, guys. So, if you're not a fan of the big cloudy, super unfiltered New England style beers, or if you're tired of them, this is a good example of a West Coast style. So a lot of people complain that they're tired of them, sick of them. A lot of people are saying they can't get their hands on them and wish they could. So it all depends on your location and what you like to drink, guys, and what's available in your area. So I did like this. I did like this. So if you've had live from Chicago, from Hot Busher for the World, let me know what you think, guys. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge, or maybe even what's in the humidor.